Today let's solve questions related to 2019 AP ESET question paper, concepts related to electronic measurements or instruments, or in C16 it is called EMCG. Okay, question number 124. Which of the following instrument indicate the instantaneous value of the electrical quantity being measured at the time? So basically, indicating instruments are those which indicate the instantaneous value of an electrical quantity being measured at the time at which it is being measured. So their indicators are given by pointers moving over the calibrated dials. So basically these are available in ammeter, voltmeter and wattmeters. So indicating instruments is the answer. Next, which device prevents oscillation of moving system and enables the later to receive final position clearly? Remember, a damping device prevents the oscillation of a moving system and the later to reach to the final position. So basically this is used in soundproofing technologies and even in mechano-hydraulicity throttle waves. So the answer for this is a damping device will be preventing the oscillation. Next, which of the following instruments are confined within the laboratories as standardizing instruments? Remember, absolute instruments are those which give the value of an electrical quantity measured in terms of the constant of the instruments and their deflection only. So example is your tangent galvanometer, and basically these are used in your laboratories. So even you have tangent galvanometer Rayleigh current balance which is used. So absolute instruments are basically used in laboratories. Next, which one of the following are integrating instruments? So integrating instruments are those which measure and register the total quantity of electricity in ampere per hour, or the total amount of electrical energy in terms of watt hours or kilowatt hours supplied to the circuit over time. So based on this you can simply tell that ampere hour and watt hours. Okay, so integrating instruments are these particular instruments. Next, by using low resistance shunt circuit, a moving coil permanent PMMC can be used as. So here if you observe, the resistance is low resistance and it is also shunt. So it is connected in parallel with the PMMC. So I can just draw my circuit, imaginary circuit. So you have, this is your basic meter and it is having an RM, IM. So if you observe, this concept is basically used in ammeter circuits. Okay. Next, damping is provided in majority of instruments by, if you observe, eddy current damping is used in majority of instruments. Now what is eddy current damping? So when a conductor moves in a magnetic field, an EMF is induced in it, and if a closed path is provided, a current known as eddy current will be passing, okay, which flows. So this current interacts with the magnetic field to produce an electromagnetic torque which opposes the motion. So this torque is proportional to the strength of the magnetic field for which the current is produced. So this is very often in the damping devices. Next, the ratio of maximum displacement deviation to the full scale deviation in instrumentation is called linearity. Now I'll try to explain about the other types of parameters involved also. So this PDF is the master PDF which I have created, and this is available in the link provided in the description. So what is linearity? So I can say a system is said to be linear if it produces a proportional change in the input measurements, produce and proportional change in the output measurement. So linearity of 1 means If the real position of material is 1 millimeter to the right, then the measurement instrument reports a displacement of 1 millimeter to the right. Now, what is accuracy? It is defined as the ability of a device or a system to respond to the true value of measured variable under reference. And what is sensitivity? It is defined as the ratio of the change in output to the change in input which causes it. And finally, what is resolution? It is the smallest increment in the input which can be detected with certainty of the instrument is its resolution. Now, why I have told about all these 4 parameters is the question has all the keywords, so try to remember this. Next, a potentiometer is a device. What does it do? It compares two voltages. So potentiometer basically is an instrument that is designed for measuring the unknown voltage by comparing two voltages by comparing a known voltage, and such type of an instrument is called potentiometer. So I will show you this is often used in labs, and I want to show you how exactly it will look. So based on the displacement concept, the resistance will be changing. So the known voltage is drawn by a cell or any other supply source. So this PDF is again available in the web link provided in the description of this video. So what exactly is a stroboscope? So the stroboscopic principle, basically stroboscope is something which emits a series of brief intense flashing lights at specific intervals. So when flashing light from a stroboscope is detected onto an object rotating at a particular high speed, then the moving fan will appear as standstill. So you can search YouTube about this stroboscope and you will feel very thrilled on this concept of principle. Now basically this is using a flashing light. So I will try to show you how exactly this will look. So when you have your flashing light towards a fan, and if you observe the flashing light from stroboscope is directed on an object rotating at a high speed, then now this fan looks idle or standstill. This is the important concept. Okay. Next question. What is the wavelength range of visible light? Very important question. In the electromagnetic spectrum, you have a wavelength of 380 to 700 nanometers. I am telling in nanometers. So this is something related to this, because nano, you have to remember the conversion of 380 nanometers to micrometers. Micro is 10 power minus 6, nano is 10 power minus 9. So try to remember this value.